Nothing much left of that.
This time on the Highway Thru Hell,
Look out!
rock slides
Gary!
cause a head-on collision
Holy moly.
that has Jamie under the gun.
Well, I want to get this highway open.
And a harrowing ride of the coke
Whiteout conditions.
Look, you can't even see.
An avalanche here.
pushes Kevin to his breaking point.
We shouldn't even be here. My ass is puckered right up now. I don't need to die for my job.
In the rugged mountains of the Pacific Northwest, there's a highway like no other. The Coquihalla is an engineering marvel. But when the weather turns bad,
Look out!
It's like the Bermuda Triangle of truck accidents.
keeping the coke open takes an army
When the highway shuts down, the world shuts down.
and a last line of defense.
En route.
A heavy rescue team ready to tackle any disaster. Because here, closure is not an option.
Watch out!
2 sets of chains to go up the hill.
It's been the snowiest winter in 3 decades, and winter isn't over yet.
The coke's a mess. Gonna need to chain up.
Snow and ice on the coke have drivers scrambling to get through the mountains any way they can.
Must be got slammed here pretty hard, boy. Holy.
Down at Jamie Davis Heavy Rescue, the crew is gearing up for the next battle.
Well, you can bear hug it then.
I'll leave you with that. I've got everybody kind of motivated to get on their trucks and get them fixed up and cleaned up and, you know, kind of get our act together so that when things hit the fan again, we're ready to go.
It's Kevin's job to keep his rescue truck stocked up to Jamie's standards. But Jamie's not always pleased with his performance.
Anything you need, you get.
Sometimes,
Fill
Al.
the truck up. have a
Tomorrow,
full.
we'll
Oh,
go
I
there.
forgot.
I'll-
Oh, it wasn't there.
I'll
Oh, I'm
take
gonna
2
do it tomorrow.
pickups full.
Make a list.
Boom.
Make it happen.
Then you get to one job and you don't have that one thing, and then everybody comes down on you like, why don't you have that? It's like, well,
Today, Kevin could be excused for being a bit distracted. He just got his hands on some high-tech gear.
got it on Monday. Just trying to get used to what all these numbers on the screen do and what to look for.
Kevin got a camera in a pawn shop, and he started filming our accidents.
I feel like I gotta get all the action. That's a mess. See this new bad boy?
Wow. I think he just needs a little bit more guidance and a little more tricks and knacks of the trade, but once he gets those down, he'll be good.
I'll actually leave this sitting right here on, ready to go. And then if I can, I'll just grab it. I wanted to show my buddies, you know, what kind of work I do, like back home, or show my mom or my family. Still looking at the road while I'm driving. I'm not gonna be young forever, so I would like to back away from this and get into the film industry a little more and do more shooting. Do something different while I still can.
On the other side of the yard, Sammy is tending to the rest of the fleet.
Sammy does everything.
I work in the yard, get things organized and stuff like that. Oh, I love it. It's awesome. It's a great job.
Sammy's the low man on the totem pole right now, but got a great attitude and people love him.
1-4 Rich, anyone's back.
Everybody's always calling for him. Hey, Sammy, Sammy, help me, help me. So he's always helping everybody around here.
If I scratch the side of my truck, I'm gonna kick your ass. Well, no, just learn how to drive.
Not all the guys pull their weight around here like he does, I'll tell you that.
Oh, keep working it, buddy.
You don't got this truck washed yet?
He can walk all the way around, buddy.
He's my sidekick. He's rescue guy number 2. And he's actually older than me, and everything I ask him to do, he does. He doesn't question me and stuff like that. He just does it. That's good. That's coming out good.
Yeah. I do this and then still go out, do the wrecks. I love it.
If we get a wreck tonight, well, then it'll be dirtier for tomorrow.
That's right.
If you take Sammy and Kevin and line the two up together, they're yin and yang. Even when Sammy's having a bad day, he's having a good day.
Gotta work hard and get strong.
When Kevin's having a bad day, he's having a bad day.
Pisses me off. I'm gonna smash that window myself.
It's probably not far down or anything, I wouldn't think.
At 9:30, Jamie gets a call to tow a moving van that got hit by a falling boulder. The steep canyons along the highway are notorious for rock slides. Here, even a single rock, pried loose by ice and rain, can be deadly.
Guess a rock went through the roof or something, and that's all the info we got, so.
We were driving along and just smash! It just hit the roof. It was probably about the size of a microwave. So lucky though, like 2 seconds before, I had just leaned back and the rock like came down and the roof all caved like right in front of my face. It was wild. No warning.
No warning at all.
Didn't see anything. There was no debris on the road, so I wouldn't even have thought to look out for it.
Pretty traumatic for them part. If it was a bigger rock, it definitely would have gone through and it definitely would have been dead. If not dead, very seriously injured. So I think someone upstairs was definitely looking after them.
Not everyone is so lucky. In 1965, just outside of Hope, the entire side of a mountain crashed down onto the highway, burying 3 vehicles and leaving 4 people dead.
There was transport trucks in there, a few cars that are underneath the rock still to this day.
The road was buried under 300 feet of mud and rock.
They just rerouted the road. That's how they fixed it. That could happen again. We get rock slides in the canyon all the time.
On these mountain roads, even a small slide can trigger a disaster.
Was it a big wreck up there or what? How many trucks?
2. They're all scrap material.
That night, a semi swerving to avoid a falling boulder causes a head-on collision. The call comes in to Jamie at just after 4 a.m.
Just north of trying to bar, one guy just swerved to miss a rock, and then one guy went over the bank, and one truck burnt to the ground.
The truck was over the embankment, and they're unsure whether there's any other vehicles with it.
Is it bumps and bruises or serious?
Seemingly, the 2 drivers are being brought down to the Hope Hospital.
Ever.
This job's a huge job. I've dispatched flagging, flatbeds, big wreckers, the rescue's going. This is China Bar Tunnel. It's supposed to be just on the other side of this. Oh, see the rock slide there? Unbelievable. Nothing much left of that, eh? And there's one over the bank here, too. Holy moly. Good 100 feet down.
It's just before dawn. Jamie's crew arrives at the scene of a head-on collision between 2 semis.
Nothing much left of that, eh? Unbelievable. Good 100 feet down.
A rock slide onto the highway sent a large stone through the windshield of a Super Bee, knocking the driver unconscious, sending him into the path of an oncoming truck. Both rigs burst into flames on impact. The Super Bee slammed into the rock face. The burning reefer plunged over the cliff.
Holy moly.
By the time Jamie's crew arrives, fire and rescue have left the scene. Both drivers have been taken to the hospital.
Unbelievable, man.
The road has been closed for hours, and highway authorities want it open now.
I'd like to get it open as quick as we can. Public safety is our #1 concern, but we also have a lot of commercial goods that are being held up. So I want to get this highway open.
To do that, Jamie needs to get what's left of the Super Bee off the road while working directly beneath an unstable cliff.
Just pull this thing, and if these legs dig in too bad, we'll stop, but at least we'll go 5 feet ahead or whatever.
Hugo and Adam drag the hopper trailers onto the road so they can be hooked up and towed away. But clearing what's left of the burnt-out cab is a bigger challenge.
Burn jobs in general are hard to handle. It was totally wrecked, couldn't be towed. It needed to be cut up to be moved properly because any bigger pieces couldn't fit on the flatbed, so we had to put it in pieces to get it onto the flatbed to get it off the road.
As Kevin fires up an acetylene torch to cut up the cab, Jamie spies a new problem. A leaking pool of green winter diesel fuel.
Hang on. We've got a fuel leak here. We burn it, it sparks. That catches on fire, right? So we can't have that.
The diesel needs to be siphoned into a barrel, but someone left the barrel back in the yard.
And I had a barrel in here yesterday, and Sammy took it out. There again, I look stupid.
Like
we should have put it in the back.
I was up till 9 o'clock last night because I moved my thing
Look
ahead and I'm doing a bunch of work.
But what do we do with it?
Generator in there and stuff, you know?
Drink it?
But I had to take all
It's a mistake. That's all, happens.
So,
And Sammy took the barrel out of my truck.
okay, stop. Just stop for a minute, okay? We'll take a 5-minute breather.
That pisses me off.
Sammy and Kevin don't always get along.
There again, I look like the stupid one.
Kevin can be really growly to deal with, and Sammy will go, you know what? I'm not dealing with your today, buddy, and they'll get into it.
He decides for apparent reason to take it off.
And if they're having a bad day, well, have a bad day. I don't care.
Well, whatever.
If he didn't like it up there for the meantime, he should have threw it in the back.
I'm getting a headache.
You guys have a bad day by yourself. I'm busy.
Back.
Ken, get the mini berm up on the shelf on the right-hand side.
Jamie improvises using a portable spill tray called a mini berm.
Okay, get that started up.
The crew scrambles to scoop out the diesel.
Where's that bucket?
Buckets, buckets, buckets.
But the delay doesn't go unnoticed.
Shoot for 9:15, but 9:30 at the latest.
Come on, Jimmy.
They're given 20 minutes to do a 2-hour job.
Hey, Hugo, get your gloves and give them a hand
Yeah.
here, okay? But they want this highway open like right now.
With time tight, Adam goes back to cutting down the cab before the diesel fuel is all drained.
Just cutting a bolt to this cab where we can lift this cab onto our deck truck.
We don't want a bunch of this on fire.
Just lift that up.
Lift it out of the way. Okay, are we ready? We're going up. We need that mini berm now. Okay.
I didn't see them coming from behind, so I got yelled.
It's not the camera, it's the attitude that goes with it. Can't you see I'm filming here? Meanwhile, you need him to do his job.
I should put it away pretty quick and start helping again.
Before the highway can open, all the scraps need to be off the road.
We've got only 5 minutes left to get the road open in time. We're under pressure right now. Let's get off the highway, buddy. Right now. Don't matter what you're doing, get off the road.
So can I talk to the flaggers and just tell them go? Yeah, we got the all clear.
Yeah, the road's finally open.
Traffic is moving, but for Jamie, the job isn't done. The other truck is at the bottom of a steep ravine, and he's got to get it out.
You know, it's over the bank, probably 100 feet. Not much left of it.
With another storm forecast for tonight, Jamie wants to wrap up this job today. To do that, he must pull up the fire-gutted shell of a trailer in one piece. But first, somebody's got to climb down and rig it.
Hey, Sammy! Okay, grab that block, run it down to Sam.
The tough job works its way down the heavy rescue food chain.
Okay, we'll do this one first, Sammy.
At least it's not pissing down rain.
You seen the snow up on 3 yesterday, man.
Yeah?
Oh,
What for the rock?
I heard them girls were hot.
Drag it down to the truck so we know how much we got. A little more.
Get a snatch block down there. And gonna see if we can hook it up with a long enough cable.
Keep going. You need a hand, Sammy?
One of the guys on the salvage crew finally volunteers to give Sammy a hand.
Just like your logging days, eh?
And when the job needs a third rigger,
3. 1, 2, 3. You go down. I got to pull rank this time.
down below, Sammy and the others struggle to rig the heavy chain to the fire-damaged trailer.
Got hundreds of pounds of chain, and it's just hard to hold it up and pull it tight. It's just heavy rigging. And half the crew's up top watching.
Just capturing what kind of carnage we got.
Gotta take a breather.
Is everybody clear below?
We're coming up.
He's a rookie, and he's pooped out from going up and down that bank about 4 times. Oh well.
You should be down there. What's your job?
The rookie's got to go down the bank.
Yeah.
I put my time in going
No,
up and down.
you know what? You got no balls to go down there. Yeah, one more.
Sammy's busting his ass here. He's up and down the bank. He's doing really well.
I want scotch after there.
No scotch.
I need a bottle of
You guys
scotch.
want
Yeah, a little bottle of scotch, please. The boss says a little bottle of scotch, too.
The rigging is finally ready. The challenge now is pulling the fragile trailer up the hill without it falling apart.
Well, the rock's gonna rip it all apart. We don't want that to happen. You know what I could do? I could maybe just drag it this way a bit for you. Okay, let's get this rotator.
Got enough chain there?
To free the trailer, Jamie has Sammy and Hugo run a line from his rotator.
Got it, Hugo?
It's good.
Jamie and Adam will have to carefully coordinate their winch lines to inch the fragile trailer sideways around the snag.
Hey, at least his tires are rolling, so that's good.
Hold it right there. Well, what we're doing right now is I'm just doing kind of directionally moving it around the rock, right? So I'm steering it.
If the trailer breaks apart, it could take another full day to pull up all the pieces.
Am I away from the rock?
Keep going.
The plan works.
Hey, I need the low bed up here.
Because it's too destroyed to tow, the burnt-out hulk has to be hauled away on a low-bed trailer. But Jamie's worried about pieces flying off.
Come on back, buddy.
It's hanging over quite a bit. It's pretty looking. So we're gonna have to chop saw that off. Whatever's left over can go in the bin truck.
Can-do Sammy once again steps up to the plate, while Kevin covers his back.
Sammy, I promised him a bottle of scotch because he worked so hard, and he deserved the extra bonus. A great part of the team.
2 bottles of scotch tonight.
2 bottles of scotch tonight.
He deserves 2 bottles of scotch.
By late afternoon, Jamie's crew is doing mop-up.
2 complete semis, burnt on the ground, 1 a B train, 1 a reefer trailer, 1 200 feet down a bank, and we've got our crews lick that whole thing up.
Both lanes of the highway are finally open. But danger remains.
We're concerned that if any more rock comes down, it just comes straight out onto the road and will hit any cars that are passing by.
A geologist is brought in to make a visual inspection of the unstable cliff.
We'll bring a crew out to do the scaling up there.
But for now, the need to keep the highway moving outweighs the risk of another rock slide. Tomorrow, a team of scalers will determine just how safe the cliff really is.
Beer o'clock right now.
Yeah.
After a hard day's work, Jamie's crew settles into what they call beer o'clock. And Jamie makes good on his promise to Sammy.
Sammy, he worked so hard. He gave it his all that day. He put in an extra effort, probably more than the other guys did at the job site.
You got hustled your ass so hard today, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I know you love scotch.
Mm-hmm.
Remember I promised?
Yep, you did.
I promised you 2 bottles of scotch?
Yep.
Well, they didn't have 2 bottles of scotch, but I got 1 big one.
1 big one. No problem. Thank you, sir.
Because you were employee of the day.
Yep, that's right. I thought Bollywood was.
No. He talks the talk, but he don't do the walk. Right?
Now it's scotch time. Bula. Ah, very good. Well, good. Now we can rock and roll.
At 7:30, Jamie heads home to his family. Back in the shop, Sammy settles in for the night.
After wrecks and stuff, I come in. I do my own thing.
During the week, Jamie's office doubles as living quarters for Sammy, who's also the night watchman.
And I have a shower, right? I have a shower. There is a bed, like I had a bed. Yeah, Snowflake. Hey, buddy. Everything's all there. Fridge, stove, plus TV. Well, I'm here to work. That's all there's to it. It's like camp, man. You go in a camp, you work, right? I'm from Fiji. I came here when I was 13. I didn't want to come here. My dad says, oh, all the kids gotta go. I said, okay. Okay, you know what? I made a good move, I think. I work here, and I go home. That's it. I work for my family. I gotta take care of my kids, my wife, because I love them so much.
Across town, Kevin is spending his evening reviewing his work.
My old man, he was like a running geek when it came to electronics. Like, he worked in TV. Everything they had, he had to have too. Yeah. See, I up with the focus there. You know, my dad wanted me to get into the media world, and I basically told him if I wanted to be a truck driver, and he told me truck drivers are basically so him and me had it out, and I haven't talked to him since. I should have listened to him now when I look back, but at the same time, who needs him? I haven't needed him in 20 years. Why would I need him now? Sort of thing, right? The Red Dream Team, all in action. I've known Jamie for about 10 years. I got total respect for Jamie. I've sort of adopted him as my dad, you know, because him and me, like, we've talked and we've had deep conversations. I guess we both adopted each other. Focus, 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 focus. Focus.
This morning, Kevin has driven outside town to videotape a notorious wreck. Last year, 2 trucks collided on a bridge and went over the side.
Well, the one truck flipped over and landed pretty much right here. Another truck come around the corner about 10 minutes later, 5 minutes later, smashed into him, and then they both went over, both trucks.
Because the recovery was so difficult, the truck has been left where it landed.
That's the worst one I've seen. I hate bridges, just because I've seen so many trucks go off them.
The experience stirs up Kevin's own fears.
I'm never in too big of a hurry because I don't want to die. You do enough of these truck wrecks, you just learn to slow down, right?
One of his biggest fears is his own rescue truck.
My new truck, you know, I get scared driving that. It's a little different truck for me. It's very scary. That's a city truck. That truck's normally going out from a fire hall to going 5 or 10 miles and back again. Everybody else's truck here has a hood on it and a motor in front of them. So if they get hit, they got some protection. If I get hit, I got no protection. Like this bumper is just a bumper, right? It'll get squished just as quick as I'll get squished, you know? Pretty scary to think about sometimes. I don't need to die for my job.
Okay, come down there, let her rip.
At the scene of yesterday's rock slide, a team of scalers has been called in to make sure the cliff is stable. They're led by Mike Rasta Blasta Hall.
Rasta Blasta. As people say, what do? I say I hang off ropes and blow up. Ugh. I went into business 11 years ago under Camira Springs Rockwork. I started rock scaling when I was 18. I mean, it's a pretty cool job. Once you've been up there, I mean, it's not like you can go back to sitting at a desk. You know what I mean? You need the rush. Today, we're just trying to stabilize this bluff. Once you've had a slide and an accident, and the only way to make it safe is to go up there and check it.
That's where the original slide came from the other day. Just old weathered rock. It's all split open, cracked, busted, lots of big voids behind it, but we'll get in there and make it so if nothing else is loose, and that'll be about it.
This is a scaling bar, weighs 17 pounds. This is to open the crack. You use the pick. And then once the crack is open, then you use the spoon to open the crack up. And then you just use your force the rest of the way.
They're allowed to close the road for no more than 20 minutes at a time.
If you go over 20 minutes, that's your limit. The whole thing is keep the traffic moving, right? That's why we're here.
Adding to the pressure, it starts to snow.
My fingers are numb. Oh, come on, fingers, get warm.
Just everything's twice as hard when it's snowing. Normally, we don't work in the snow, but this is an emergency call-out.
Oh, yeah.
It's fishing right here.
Basically, there's two main causes for destabilization in the canyon. You've got what we call frost jacking, like a little bit of water will get into a crack, then it freezes at night, the ice expands, so the crack gets a little bigger, more rain gets in, freezes again, and then the trees. Because everywhere there's a tree up there, it'll be growing into a crack. Trees can move mountains. You guys are gonna get picked off. All right.
That was a near one.
Kids stay in school.
Yeah.
This is when you tell them that.
Mike pays close attention to the safety of his crew.
Somebody's got to watch, because when you're up there, you usually get kind of a tunnel vision. You're focused on the one you're taking.
Oh, that was almost my leg. Yeah, buddy.
Give him a hand, hurry up, Connor. We got about 8 minutes. I want this hang done.
Just let me get this little stuff.
We gotta run traffic, I mean.
Well, all this stuff is loose. I can't leave it.
Guys, got about 4 or 5 minutes. Come on, get that one out and tighten her up. Don't make me come up there and make you monkeys look bad. Okay, guys, you gotta tighten her up, buddy.
I'm working on it. There's still a couple, hold on.
The last boulder they want to break loose isn't budging.
It's all the roots that's holding it, eh? Oh, no, that's solid.
Oh, she ain't going nowhere.
She ain't going nowhere.
Okay, you guys can come down.
Okay.
We're good to go, hey, Chuck. Another good day on the hill.
High up on the Coke, snow is falling much harder.
Anybody know what the Coke's like? 5 coming up. Larson, you have to take it real easy. She's pretty slick.
Adam heads up to pull a semi out of a ditch. Meanwhile, down in Jamie's yard, Kevin's trying to focus on another wreck.
No smokestack. The Cokie Holly got my smokestack.
That's my passion, I guess you could say. That's my second passion. Trying to be my first passion, but I'm trying to make 2 and 2 work together, and it's not that easy.
Jamie gets word the snowstorm on the Coke has gotten worse.
Anybody know what's going on the Coke?
I don't advise anybody to go up at all, period.
Okay, much appreciated there. Closed, that's what they're saying.
Jamie wants Kevin and Sammy to head up the Coke to help Adam.
It's just up right in the median, Mine Creek. Not very far down, right? So that's about all you need. So you guys can roll out.
But Kevin thinks it's a waste of time.
I'll get after the thing will be done and over with and out of the ditch. I'm so sick of this place.
I don't know what to say to him. Be grumpy by yourself, I'm busy.
I hope the job's half done by the time we get there. The road's closed. What do you need traffic control for when the road's closed? It's good enough. Put it in his tank.
Yeah, well, somebody gotta tell him.
Just put it in his tank.
As they leave the yard, there's little sign of the bad weather up on the mountain.
There it is, 10 to 6 at night, and we gotta deal with some in the ditch when we could do it in the morning.
Yeah.
You know, Jamie doesn't care about his personal life, but I have one. I like to enjoy it. I've asked for a heater to clean these windows in this thing for 6 months. Just, I can't see a foot in front of me. Like, the windshield wipers broken on that side for a month. Now, here we go. We're really ourselves.
I'll go pick it up.
I'll do it. You take too long. I knew something was gonna happen up there. You can just feel it.
We'll be okay.
Kevin and Sammy are heading up the Coke in a snowstorm to assist Adam. As they climb the hill, the storm finally appears. Due to the heavy snowfall up at the top, a highway crew has closed the Coke to all but emergency traffic.
You're gonna let me through, buddy. Shut the door. I think we'll chain up right here. Get the blocks out. I thought I would never use these again this year. Oh, I'm so sick of winter. I'm so sick of this job.
I'll be there in a minute.
Whiteout conditions.
Yeah, Lord.
They should close this highway completely.
Yeah, they should. It's pretty bad. I don't think I've been in that big. Look, you can't even see.
I don't know where that edge of the road is.
I know.
I barely know where this side is.
Yeah.
As they climb higher up the mountain, visibility drops to near zero. And that's not the only danger.
Anybody out there? I think we just had an avalanche here.
Where?
I'm at the chain up and my truck got covered in snow.
My ass is puckered right up now.
The avalanche hit a section of the Coke they just passed. Now the road behind them is closed.
Got the road closed and now avalanches are starting. We shouldn't even be here.
Yeah, we're going to have to go to high hazard. The big slides that came out was much bigger than we didn't expect from the amount of snow that we had.
Holy I'm scared. I was watching the mountain. I can't believe this right now. This is nuts.
On either side of them are known high-risk avalanche paths.
Yeah, well, to get sent out in this. You know, there's a thing about safety, but I'm not the boss. I don't make the corporate decision. I'm just one of the lackeys. Goes along for the ride. Snowplows. That's snowplows.
The road conditions are now so bad that even the plows are getting stuck.
Let's stay in here, Sammy. I'm at Jamie Davis. So I guess there's an avalanche behind us?
Just ahead, he sees Adam's truck.
Can I get around you just to go up and help them? Is that possible?
Well, you can walk. That's what it is.
Okay.
After 40 minutes of white-knuckle driving, Kevin finally reaches Adam.
How's it going?
Now you show up.
But the job he came to help with just ended. And due to the avalanche, they can't go home the way they came.
Another waste of time coming up here. I do it. Now I'm 40 minutes from home and I gotta drive 2 extra hours to get home. What a this off.
You guys want me to go on top?
The next morning, Sammy's up early washing trucks with Jamie's son, Brandon.
Sun's out, guns out.
Driving this thing, it scares the shit out of me, and it scared me again last night. Yesterday was some of the worst conditions I've seen in a long time. Who wants to go up there when the highway's closed? Not me, but we went anyway, you know? Saved the day. Closure is no option, but it was closed. It was avalanche conditions. Why don't we have avalanche beacons? I've mentioned that for a couple of years. Like yesterday, we could have used them because we could have been right in that avalanche. We just missed that by less than 5 minutes.
After last night's harrowing ride, Kevin is at the end of his rope.
Kevin was telling me that he wants to talk to me about his truck. He's got some issues with it, so just waiting to get an earful from him.
One, that truck's got no protection if somebody hits me. And two, you know, if we don't have avalanche beacons and something happens or peeps, nobody can find us. We were in a bad avalanche zone last night. How come we don't have peeps?
We'll get them. We won't need them now.
We won't need them now,
next
but
spring,
I mean,
next winter, if you're still here, we'll get that done.
if he doesn't want to get them, I'm just going to say no. I'm not going up when there's avalanche risk, you know? That's my safety, and I'm the captain of my own ship, so in the end, I don't want to die.
For Sammy, this afternoon begins a rare weekend off.
Take me home, brother.
His plan is to spend it like he always does, hitching a 2-hour ride to visit his family.
When they do a delivery out there, like taking a car to salvage or something, I catch a ride.
Sammy's wife and 3 children live in a Vancouver suburb.
Okay, work is 24/7. Here I come and I relax, sleep, eat, and do a little workout stuff and with the kids.
Once in a while, if my dad comes around, we just spar a little bit, you know, try to keep him up to shape, I guess.
Hey, wait a minute. Oh, hold on, my pants coming out, man.
Sorry.
Hey, you're not supposed to hold.
Sorry. He's a very happy, joy guy, a good dad, and he's raised us pretty good.
Bula!
Back in Hope, Kevin takes the rescue truck out for a late-night run.
I've been doing a lot of thinking in the last little while. I got a lot of years to live yet, and a lot of things I still want to do that I haven't done in life. I would like to get into the film industry and do more shooting. He's going a little faster than I would want to be going without a trailer on a road like this tonight. I might just call her quits because 7 years of doing it, I'm done seeing wrecks, I'm done seeing dead bodies, I'm pretty much done all that. It's getting to me. I've been driving truck for a lot of years, and now it's getting to the point where I don't want to do it. You want my license? I'll give it to you.
Next time on the Highway Through Hell.
I don't get mad very much, I tell you. That just makes me want to punch him out. Holy moly.
A truck full of mail goes off a cliff.
What's that noise?
and a rotten cable
You get them guys on the other side, tell them to get out of the way.
pushes Adam over the edge.
Today Adam goes on strike.
A mountain of bills
Every 30 days.
forces Jamie to lay off 2 of his top guys.
It could happen anytime to any one of us.
Have a seat.
This time, on the highway through hell,
I don't get mad very much, I tell you. That just makes me want to punch him out.
Holy moly.
a truck full of mail goes off a cliff.
What's that noise?
And a rotten cable
You get them guys on the other side, tell them to get out of the way.
pushes Adam over the edge.
Today Adam goes on strike.
And a mountain of bills
Every 30 days.
forces Jamie to lay off 2 of his top guys.
It could happen anytime to any one of us.
Have a seat.
In the rugged mountains of the Pacific Northwest, there's a highway like no other. The Coquihalla is an engineering marvel. But when the weather turns bad,
Look out! It's like the Bermuda Triangle of truck accidents.
keeping the Coke open takes an army
When the highway shuts down, the world shuts down.
and a last line of defense.
En route.
A heavy rescue team ready to tackle any disaster. Because here, closure is not an option.
I don't know what really happened. He just went straight in off of the corner.
We're trying to hurry out there.
It's an hour before sunup, and Jamie Davis is already hard at work.
Even gonna bypass getting a coffee this morning. I don't know if it's a really big accident, but we could get there and the whole hood could be ripped off and it could be a really big deal. Holy took out all the guardrail.
A semi hit black ice and slid off a ramp.
Right up on the guardrail, eh?
Now it's stuck on top of a concrete barrier and has the exit shut down.
We'll get the rotator over here in here, pick that whole trailer up and the tractor and just slide it over.
I'm already en route, just so you know, Jimmy.
For backup, he's gotten Adam out of bed.
Just when you think you're gonna be able to get some sleep, you just lie down and you gotta go again. When you start working long hours and days, you start going stir crazy. You start losing it. No, you go crazy, you really do.
Tired? Did you have a good sleep last night?
Yeah, no, I'm just
waking up.
Yeah, I was out the door in 10 minutes, so I didn't have time to wake up.
I know, I woke up on the way here too. I tell you, I slept like a log after yesterday. I'm almost a little bit jet lagged this morning. I'm like, ugh. Once I get a coffee, I'll feel way better.
Jamie gets ready to hook up, but Adam suspects the boss may have forgotten something.
So now we'll just lift this up.
His brakes are on, eh?
I hope so. You better check with him. Adam's just telling me about maybe we should check and see if this guy's brakes are on.
Are your brakes on?
No.
You go throw them on for me, please? Brakes were still off.
He's lucky you said something to me
Yeah,
because
I know.
they were off.
They were off.
Oh my God.
It could have been a costly mistake.
The minute I pick that thing up or whatever and I dislodge it from the concrete, away she could go. So really, that's really cool. Good for thinking of that one. You're gonna make management one day.
Yeah. Got that big fancy new truck, thought he could do her all by himself, eh?
Once it comes off that guardrail, it could do this.
It's been a long season, and the one thing Jamie doesn't need is another headache. So before he leaves, he wants to make sure he gets paid.
There's customers fighting and resisting to pay the bills, and you're the bad guy all the time. You gotta be one tough son of a bitch to be in this business and to deal with it.
We just have to find out about this trucking company. I think we've dealt with them before. They want to charge this bill and take their stuff without paying, which may not be too bad. And I think they're a good company, but I have to get Art to double check that in the office before we make that decision. Yeah, it's been a long time since we've had anything to do with them. I mean, he wants to take all this stuff into Burnaby, but I'm not so comfortable with doing that. You know, these things end up months going down the road and nobody seems to pay the bills, you know what I mean?
Just to be sure, Jamie has Adam tow the rig back to his yard until the credit card clears.
I'll go back to the shop, deal with the payment issue here, and then maybe go find breakfast or an early lunch, brunch somewhere, and we'll see what goes from there.
Over in his truck, Adam's pondering his own problems.
Like, say I'll come home bitchy, crabby, grumpy, you know, and you gotta take it out on somebody. I know I'm gonna do enough work here to support my family. I don't know. Is it really worth my stress? I don't know. I'm seriously thinking of trying something different during the winter. I don't know. I want to actually come plow snow one year. I might do that next winter, maybe. I don't know. Contemplating it.
The winter season is almost over, and Jamie's been too busy to deal with his own growing stack of bills.
Not my favorite part of the job is this place.
I'd rather sweep the floor than do this.
Every 30 days, bills. We've got a parts account in town. You know, we're talking about headlights and hoses and brooms and all that kind of stuff. Somebody's buying themselves a brand new parka. Well, who told them to do that? Everybody's got their hand out, and all of a sudden the tap turns off and there's no more money. What happens? It's a stressful business. So here's a purchase order. Somebody's buying a set of gloves. That's $22 for one pair of gloves. I want to show you something. This pissed me right off.
So I'm looking at the bills from Napa, right?
Yeah.
So they get this $30,000 bill there.
What?
Yeah, 30 grand. I bet you if I added up your glove bill for a month, probably $2,000 or something like that.
In gloves? No.
Look at this. Today I'm in there and I'm looking at all the invoices. Gloves, 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 gloves. There's 4 pairs of gloves sitting on the ground at $15 each.
Yeah.
Each pair of those is 15 bucks. I've never had a bill of parts this much. This is out of control. Oh. I mean, we're using enough gloves for 50 guys. Oh my God.
So here's your gloves, where your gloves are.
They wear them once and throw them away. Unbelievable. Unbelievably out of control. And it ain't gonna go on, I'll tell you that.
An even bigger expense is people, especially now that the work is slowing down.
This place is an ongoing expense. If nothing happens here in 90 days, you're gonna be out of business.
Can't you roll up a strap properly?
Apparently not.
Now you gotta redo it all over again.
Well, no, maybe I don't. Maybe we'll get Sammy to do it. Maybe Sammy do it the way you like it. Those guys aren't generating income, they're generating costs. There's really no reason to keep all these guys around. So what else do you do? You know, I don't know what anybody would do.
Jamie isn't the only one thinking about layoffs.
Kind of knew it was happening, but I didn't think it was going to come this quick. Like, we're not even in April yet.
It could happen any time to any one of us.
I don't know who it is. I don't want to kind of figure out who it is, but sooner or later we will find out.
The winter season is winding down, and the bills are piling up, leaving Jamie with a tough choice: layoffs.
There's really no reason to keep all these guys around. So what else do you do?
It could happen anytime to any one of us.
Sooner or later, we will find out.
There's only one man on Jamie's crew who doesn't have to worry. An hour after Adam went to bed, Jamie called him to assess a wreck high up on the mountain.
Well, as soon as you go to sleep, that's when something happens. The work doesn't come until late at night, early in the morning. But then that's the routine you get into, and you start getting beat down, and your morale gets down.
A semi went off the road and landed 50 yards down a snowy ravine.
That would have been pretty scary rolling down there.
The wreck is too far down to do anything tonight, so the trucking company has requested a security guard.
Just above where he's parked. Put a guard on it overnight so we don't have any people come here and try to loot it.
What's up?
Look down, way down.
Holy.
I bet he's got one hell of a bacon strip on his underpants, eh?
Oh, at least those trees stopped him. I guess this is where I'll be sitting all night.
Did you bring toilet paper?
All right.
See you later.
See you later.
Yep.
After another long day, Adam heads to bed for a second time tonight. The next morning, Jamie and his crew mount up for the recovery.
We need these 2 chains to go too, Sammy. We're just about ready to roll out here.
Today, Brandon has recruited his girlfriend, Shannon, to help out.
Shannon's coming out to help out with flagging because Denise and Lorraine are out somewhere else, so she's coming out to help. Yeah.
Oh, they're just like the sexiest things I've ever seen.
Okay, on the bus, let's go.
With the layoff rumor going around, the boys are happy to have a big job.
Okay, we're on the road.
So what do we got going on there, Adam?
Looked to be about 75 to 100 feet down in the dark last night. It was kind of hard to tell, but...
Do you think that the thing needs to be unloaded, Adam, or would it be just good the way it is?
I couldn't tell.
It's too far down up against the trees. I didn't want to get on the back side of it last night and try to look too steep.
Well, I guess we'll just have to wait and see what develops here then, 10-4. Well, for me, the nicest thing would be just to pull the whole thing up with the load intact. Be easy and quick and simple. Be good for the customer. He'd save some money. If that works out, it works out. But if it doesn't, we could be here all day.
See what the hell's going on here.
The fully loaded semi skidded, flipped on its side, and then slid down a steep ravine.
Oh, look at this.
Split open?
She's broken in half right here.
The trailer is so damaged that if they try to pull it up fully loaded, it could break apart.
I think she's going to be an unload job.
The trailer's rear door is wedged shut by a tree.
Well, we're going to have to chop this tree out of the way. There's no way we're going to open them doors.
So they break out the chainsaw.
I'm getting away from the tree. I don't want to get squashed.
Job well done. Holy moly.
For Jamie, what's inside is a huge headache.
A mail truck is going to have 35,000 pounds of material in it at least. This is people's lives here. There's checks in the mail here for people, contractors, businesses.
Every single piece will need to be recovered, clean and undamaged.
You see these crates coming down on people? Yeah. Be very careful about them. I mean, they probably weigh 150 pounds each. Yeah. This is slipperier than this is bad. See, that's how slippery it is. Let's bring the chop side down and just take this door right off.
It says it's pretty slippery, right? You're gonna have to hold me so I don't slide down. Oh.
I got you there.
Yeah, put your foot lengthways. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Don't pull me. Good enough.
The post office wants all this mail unloaded and back in the system today. So Jamie brings in his salvage crew, supervised by his neighbor, Jim Lasser.
So, is everybody here? Okay, so we're just gonna go over a couple of safety points.
Just watch it on the hill, it's gonna be slippery. We got a rope set up there. Falling objects, we're gonna be running the crane over top, picking up baskets, and swinging, so keep out from underneath. Watch it on the hill and inside the trailer, it's really slippery in there.
Zero tolerance on mail. Anybody caught opening or put anything in a pocket will get a quick ride down to the police station.
By this fine young lady.
And
she's with Canada Post.
An official from the post office is on scene to monitor the recovery.
Basically, my job is to ensure that anywhere that the mail is placed, that it's being watched. I'm here until all the mail is loaded.
Many of the crates have spilled open, so thousands of pieces of mail will have to be recovered one at a time. And the client has told Jamie that they'd prefer to use a cheaper crane from a rental yard instead of his expensive rotator.
Now I'm gonna head home because this truck's really expensive and it costs a lot of money, $600 an hour, and the customer doesn't want to pay any idle time for trucks hanging around here for no reason.
As this could be the last big wreck of the season, the boys are itching to show off their stuff. But for now, all they can do is wait.
Tell Jim to get that kid to put that smoke out. We'll have a fire down there and the whole load will be gone. The one in the green hat, smoking away.
No smoking!
Jim's got a radio on him. That's just common sense.
Jim, make sure nobody smokes in that trailer because we don't want the mail to go on fire, right?
On the ride home, Jamie's back to worrying about cash flow.
The big jobs are lots of aggravation too because the bills get huge. You send your guys out, you send lots of equipment, you got a lot of man hours, you pay these guys and all your money's out on the line. You might have 20, 40, 60, $100,000 out on those jobs. All your money's tied up in some insurance company and they're gonna do their best not to pay that bill.
Back at the yard, Jamie's brother Kelly was passing through town and stopped by in need of a little fuel.
It's not the fuel, it's just to get the guy's goat. And when you get him, ooh, he's got a big vein, goes right across his forehead and pops out. That's kind of the reaction you're looking for.
Full right to the brim. Don't have to worry about the competition when you got family. My brother, guy thinks he can help himself. Like 2 tanks of fuel here are $800 or $900. That's what a big truck costs to fill up. I don't get mad very much, I tell you. That makes me want to punch him out.
Jamie has arrived back at the yard to find his brother helping himself to a tank of diesel fuel.
I don't get mad very much, I tell you. That just makes me want to punch him out. Don't you think that's rude? Like, you know, you didn't even ask me or nothing. Like, why would you just think you could just come in here and fill up? Why is that?
I didn't think it was a big deal, but obviously.
Well, it's not a public place for you to get fuel at.
I didn't think I was.
I mean,
public,
if you had,
but I know where I stand now.
That's like me taking your tires off right now and putting them on my truck.
If you needed something and came to take it from
I wouldn't
me,
just take your tires off your truck.
you
I'd
could.
ask you.
You
I'd
do
ask
whatever
you.
you had to do, Jamie, because that's the kind of guy you are. You pretty much do whatever you want to each other, and you're still family. That's what makes you a family.
It's got my blood pressure up, but at the end of the day, it's not going to make or break anybody, and it's not the end of the day, and it ain't worth fist fighting at our age anymore, so we'll just leave it alone.
Up on Highway 3, Adam was hoping to have the trailer unloaded by lunchtime. But moving thousands of pieces of mail from an icy trailer on its side at an angle on the edge of a snowy cliff is taking longer than they had thought. Eager to be useful, Sammy heads down to help speed things up.
Gonna be a double Scotch night tonight.
Up top, Kevin notices that Brandon and his girlfriend aren't exactly focused on flagging.
Brandon! You need to come down and help. You're here to work, right? You gotta set an example for the others. You know? If you're the boss's kid, you should be down there working. Well, put your butt down there, buddy.
What's he going down for?
Brandon!
Hey! Get up here. Get up here. That's Jim's crew down there. You let him do the work. You understand?
All right.
Too many bosses here. Brandon, go sit in the truck. We don't need to calm down. You don't need to have 6 people being a boss.
Well, I just thought he's standing around.
I understand, but are we the ones getting loaded up the bank? No. So just leave it alone.
I'm really bad right now. My boss, Jamie, is not here. So I have Kevin telling me to go down there. Now everyone's yelling at me, telling me to get up. What do you want me to do? Don't yell at me, I'm listening to you guys. Now I lost all respect. I don't want to be told what to do ever again by them.
By early afternoon, the trailer is still half full.
Easy, easy, easy. No, wait. Legs. Come, just hang on. Okay, so these cages, they all stuck together. Man, that's gonna fall down really hard. You know that, eh? Okay. Well, let it go easy. Easy. Yeah. Man, this thing saved my ass. Right there. Right there. Little chunk came out.
Back at the office, the diesel incident has inspired Jamie to crack down on fuel costs.
Hey, do you have the 5-6 fuel card? No trouble. I'm just keeping an eye on things here in the office so I don't track it down. So you have it. I want those extra fuel cards cut up because I don't want too many running around. We have our own fuel here. We only need them for out of town now. So they're just loose stuff that could be, somebody will be into that, using one of them and jacking me for some more money.
It's a painful thing for a woman to cut up credit cards, you realize.
By late afternoon, there's still moving mail, and Jim is getting worried about losing daylight.
Getting pretty good.
Well, Jim doesn't want to have his guys working past dark, which I don't blame him. It's too dangerous down there. Well, they're working on an angle of the trailer, and all the envelopes are dumped out. They're picking them all up one piece at a time, as you can see. So now you get to halfway mark of that trailer where the floor is all pulled away, and you can have guys tripping through the hole in the floor. They could fall through the hole in the floor, get stuck, slice their arm off. It's important to get the mail out, but the most important thing is the worker's safety. 5-2 to base.
Go ahead, Adam.
We ain't gonna get this whole thing unloaded tonight. It's a real slow process.
How come?
Every piece of mail is dumped out of its bucket. So it's like taking out packages of computer paper and throwing them from a 10-story building and having to pick them all up.
But the post office is anxious to get all this mail moving by the end of today.
We might have to keep them working all night.
I wouldn't want to work down there past dark. You won't be able to see what the hell they're doing. Did you copy that?
Yeah, he copied it. He just didn't like it.
I'm not making the call. I'm just forwarding the comments.
Yeah, Jamie says, okay, just do as long as you can right till dark, and we'll have to restart again tomorrow morning.
And Jamie couldn't understand why we wouldn't want to work in the dark. Well, it's a safety factor.
Right now we're going to go into shutdown mode. So whatever items and parcels and letters are moved to the back of the trailer, we cleaned up. Whatever's in totes at the front will now stay.
Any mail that's left needs to be secured overnight.
Because we've had to remove the one door, The other door will fold down for security for the night. We're gonna stack a couple of these bins at the back. So if a single individual walks down here, they aren't gonna be able to just move the bin and walk in. It'll slow them down from walking in. Hopefully create enough noise that the guard up top would hear them and come down and kick them out of here. Well, we do the best we can with what we have, so.
With the threat of layoffs on everyone's mind, the heavy rescue crew heads home, knowing that tomorrow could be their last hurrah. It's the end of the season, and Jamie's yard is full of wrecks that can't be released until somebody pays the bill.
They've got a bill here that's over 60 days old. That's a huge bill. I'm gonna guess $30,000 that they owe us. So I'm just wondering, you know, is there any thoughts about how to pay?
Because I believe that was also an insurance one, but I honestly don't know how that's dealt with.
Mm-hmm. Couldn't you give them a call maybe and just figure that out? I mean, I have to make sure I get, you know, I have to pay bills too, right?
Well, you see what I can do? Who is it I'm speaking to?
It's Jamie, I'm the owner.
Okay, gotcha.
Okay, thanks, partner.
Sounds good.
Yep, bye. You know, he's just one guy. And I mean, this yard is full of trucks. Every minute of the day, there's costs going on. So there's no reason why, you know, they can't be paying us on time.
Up on the mountain, it's day 2 of plowing through postage.
If you want to get a hold of Jamie, we are about 5 minutes, 2 more lifts away from being done down here. Lucky today we had quite a few that were loaded with big parcels. It goes a lot faster. This crew has really, really hammered it out.
We'll kick it and go now.
Yeah. I have more traffic on my clear descent.
Brandon and his girlfriend Shannon are back on flagging duty, but today their relationship has become long distance.
This is a boring job. It's a cold job. It's depressing out here. Look at this place, and you know, it's not that fun.
They're taking longer than I expected on that. That's for sure.
All right, I'm clear and sending.
Kevin is still keeping a close eye on things.
Remember when you're sending, you're supposed to stand on this side, right? Flag them through.
You want to come do it?
At 10:30, Adam can finally get to work. He pulls the semi back on its wheels to make it easier to pull up the hill.
Go ahead, Jamie. Can you hear me?
Yeah, how's things going there?
And we're all down. We got it uprighted now. It's uprighted down the bank. We're just switching over to suck it up the rest of the way.
Okay, you guys are just gonna pull it out without me?
I can wait if you want.
Do you think you can handle it on your own?
Oh yeah, we got it all upright now. It's on its wheels, so we're just switching around to grab the back end to pull it up the bank.
Get them for a semi for a minute.
He's gonna think it over.
5-2.
Go ahead.
You guys just go ahead and pull that up.
The plan is to run winch lines to both Adam and Bruce's trucks.
Okay. Adam's coming up by Bruce. They're both gonna pull.
With the trailer unloaded, this should be a simple job.
You looking okay there, Jim?
Rolling nice.
But right away, the totaled cab snags on a tree. Bruce, being Bruce, just keeps pulling.
Whoops! Goes the hood.
Then the front wheels start fighting the tow up.
Just hold on, Bruce.
Eager to show he's still got what it takes, Bruce heads to the rescue.
What's he going down for?
Hey, hang on, Bruce is going in.
Bruce trying to leave with this truck or what?
Hey, he's gonna fire it up.
Give me a rope.
You guys have a rope? He's gonna tie the wheel off on it.
Bruce ties off the steering wheel to keep the tires straight.
Hey, Bruce, if you want to run some cable out now, just kind of head for Kevin's truck a little bit.
They get back to pulling. But then Adam hears something he doesn't like.
What's that noise? Is that the truck or what's that noise? Everybody get out of the way. Everybody get out of the way. This cable will come off and take your head right off. You get them guys on the other side, tell them to get out of the way.
Lot of stress on it.
Is that the truck or what's that noise? Everybody get out of the way. Everybody get out of the way. You get them guys on the other side, tell them to get the out of the way. This cable will come off and take your head right off.
Adam stops the pull until he can figure out what's wrong.
Yeah, I've never heard that before, so. It could have been Adam's trucks. Could have been winch line. Just never know, so you just try and stay clear.
Adam's worried that the long winter of pulling wrecks has taken its toll on his winch cables. But with the semi hanging, he can't stop now.
Well, she should come now. I'm just scared of my 2 rotten cables breaking.
Might have to block the roads.
Oh, we're gonna have to, yeah.
As a precaution, he shuts down traffic completely.
Dead stop, tow truck's working on the problem.
To lessen the stress on his cables, he repositions his truck while Bruce holds on to the load. Fingers crossed, they start pulling again.
One cable up.
A strand on Adam's cable has snapped.
You know what, Bruce?
His instincts were right.
Frontline truck and we're using cable.
To fix it, they have to cut out the broken section and then re-crimp the cable.
Jamie's been with this cable now for a month. He doesn't want to replace it.
Is it the 3rd time?
That's the 5th time. So when I get back, I'm parking the truck in the yard till he puts cable on it. Watch out. He's known it's been for the last 2.5 months. So when I get back today, I'm parking the truck and that's her. When he puts new cable on it, I'll come back to work. If he doesn't want to put new cable on it, I'll go to work for somebody else.
That's good.
An hour later, they take a deep breath and start pulling.
Keep going, Brucey. Calling her a day. I'm taking this thing to the yard and dropping it till he gets new cable on it. Done. I fixed that thing at least 5 times. Had it come off once at me in my face. Yeah, I'm just gonna pull her all into town like that. Oh, get me out of here. Today, Adam goes on strike. I'm not gonna drive anymore. He gets new cable on it. Unload this, go to the shop, have a beer, and tell him to call me when it's done.
While Adam is talking strike, everyone else is talking layoffs.
Well, my truck will always be on the road. It goes to all the major wrecks. I don't know if Sammy's sticking around or not. I hope so.
Yeah, I think so.
I need a good sidekick in this truck. Can't do all the work in this truck entails.
I'm getting old. Probably just hanging out. Just probably gonna kick the bucket with Jimmy Davis.
We both will.
Hey, we probably both will. We'll be all great, coming in with a cane, cruise around, watch all the rookies, all the working. Maybe tell them we don't do this, do that. We'll be okay.
Adam's truck is the talk of the shop. It's less than a year old. Jamie was hoping the cables would last at least the season.
And Adam come up alongside of me, and out he come.
Really?
But Adam definitely needs new cable because we had to repair one up there.
I know. I've been kind of waiting for the end of winter because you know what happens? They rot, right? So it's like the rust and the rot, but they get to the point where they're not safe.
There's nothing left of them now. I'm surprised they didn't blow apart up there.
Well, that rotten cable's got to go. It's like, it's the 5th time it's broke.
Money's tight around here, though.
Well, we got about 70 feet on one drum, probably 60 on the other now, so. It'll be, like, we can't be running it like that. Like, it's, every 6 jobs, I fixed it on every recovery, like, it's.
Well, I was kind of holding off till it got the weather better so we didn't rot. You know how it rots out right away, right?
Last time it near got me in the face. This time it broke halfway in the middle of the road. Like, we can't.
You know, I don't want to put that cable on your truck just right now. I don't want to spend the money on 2 new cables, and there's bills to pay, and I'm not trying to be a prick to you, and I know you need cable. I know it's kind of like you're the frontline guy and you're getting a second best treatment or whatever, but I don't know. I don't know what to do with it.
A snapped cable has pushed Adam to the breaking point.
The last time it broke, the cable comes swinging at me. I had to dodge out of the way and doesn't want to fix it, so. Wait till spring, I guess. I guess somebody else will be driving her till spring.
Until Jamie buys him a new one, he's on strike.
What's it gonna cost? $2 grand?
Yesterday, Jamie wasn't budging.
I don't want to spend the money on 2 new cables, and there's bills to pay.
But today, he's had a change of heart.
Get the forklift under it. Hey, Wester.
He's realized it's going to be easier to replace a cable than to replace Adam.
Adam is the top producer of the company as far as revenue goes, and we clash once in a while, but at the end of the day, he's been with me since day one, and you know, he deserves that kind of respect. He's gonna get new cables by the end of the day.
The crew spends the morning installing the new cable on Adam's truck.
Pretty pliable cable, eh?
Yeah, 6 by 26, right? I'm not cheap, but at the end of the day, I have to be frugal. So I knew that they were at the end of the rope, so I know that they need to be replaced.
Back to full power.
Back to full power. I got my best guy back. He's my top dog. Yeah, and I keep him happy. Just about broke the company when he took the night off.
But the latest expense has forced Jamie to face a sobering reality. The unpaid receivables and the growing pile of bills are finally forcing Jamie's hand.
Today's the day. I don't like firing guys. I don't like being the boss kind of boss. But decisions have to be made, and they've got to be done, and I'll do it.
After lunch, he breaks the news to the 2 part-time drivers.
Well, it's just getting that time of year, right? And we, you know, I got to start to trim up everything, right?
2 down.
Take her easy. Thanks.
2 to go.
I have a hard time laying people off, but the realistic part of that is the money runs out. All these guys are family, but at the end of the day, if there's no money to pay them with,
There's no sense hiring him to work.
Get her done. Get her done. Can you give me a few minutes?
Oh,
I'm
okay.
talking. Partner. Hey, have a seat. We're kind of coming to the end of the season. So today's a tough day for me. My problem is, I'll tell you what it is. I can't carry all the payroll in the off season because there's no work.
Yeah.
You know, we can only sweep the floor so many times. We can only do whatever. We rely on Sammy so much. He's everything. He's the guy in the shop taking care of the trucks. He's on the road with us. He really was the shining star of the whole season in my mind.
2 bottles of scotch tonight.
He deserved 2 bottles of scotch. So it's coming down to the point where we're finished winter now, so I'm gonna have to lay you off. So, you know, it probably is the hardest thing for me to lay you off because you're the best guy, right? So it's kind of tough. Really, you are.
No, it happens anyway. So yeah, no work, right?
Yeah.
No problem.
You're good with that?
I'm good.
You know, we just can't keep people around because, you know, you can't just have a buddy, you know what I mean? Friend or no friend.
He had some feelings, I can tell. He didn't want to do it, but he had to do it, right? And it happens, it's okay.
But Jamie's toughest day of the season isn't over yet.
I've been thinking about your truck and you, and I don't know how busy this truck will be in the summer for you to make a living, because I won't be able to give you all the extra hours like we did last year because we're just paying too much in labor for stuff that doesn't happen, right? You know, what I'm trying to say, that's maybe the wrong way to say it. But I can't keep guys around here on the hour for the summer when we're slow because it just keeps on going out, right? So I got to trim up the payroll is what I'm trying to say because now we've got truck payments.
Well, like, feel the weather. It could snow tonight still, right? I think you're jumping the gun a little too quick.
Yeah, I get money goes out of here like in boatloads, buddy, and I gotta not have so many guys hanging around all summer. Everybody's on payroll and putting in hours, and you know when just sweeping the floor. Well, you know I can only do that so much. I can sweep a floor, right? You know, season's over, but it happens every year, and it's what we got to do. You know, it was a tough one. That's a tough one for me to have to make that call.
A little bummed out, I guess, a little upset, but what do you do? I don't think Jamie realizes that by him doing that gives me more freedom to go do a little more what I want to do, which is playing with my camera. So if I'm out there trying to make money with my camera, and there's a wreck that happens and I'm not available, well, that's too bad for him, I guess. Want a beer, buddy?
No, man.
You sure?
Yeah.
Don't want one? Let me twist that arm of yours.
Yeah, he did. He twisted all right.
We'll both go to the food bank tonight?
Yeah. Yeah. Get some free food.
He's gonna regret this. I know he is. I told him that already.
Yeah?
Yeah. A month down the road, we're gonna get a big wreck. That I know. It'll happen.
Mm-hmm.
Think about it.
Mm-hmm.
Long after sundown, the only one left at the yard is the boss himself.
I should be at home probably right now, but I'm not. I'm taking care of business. You know, I can barely get away from this place because it's a 24-hour, 7 days, 365-day responsibility. You know, the wife is on me all the time. We need to go somewhere, and they pay a price. It's been a tough season. There's days where I just get up and I shake my head and go, what the hell am I doing this for?
For Jamie Davis, winter on the Coke has been like fighting a war. It's taken its toll on his family.
Okay, kids, I'm gonna go back to the shop.
His body,
I tell you, this thing pushed me beyond my limits. My arm is just killing me. I can't even lift my arm.
His nerves.
It's a $750,000 mistake. It's junk. I'm getting chest pains, man. You know, sometimes I think I'd just like to quit.
Anyway, a southbound semi.
At 11:30, a call comes in for a wreck on the Coke.
First flight standard, then he ends up off the guardrail on the other guardrail.
As he's done all winter, as he's done since he was 14, Jamie mounts up and heads out, this time alone.
And the promise you make to keeping that highway open 24 hours a day is a huge commitment. You've got to go out there and you've got to open that road. There's no option. Closure isn't an option. This is the only thing I've done all my life. This is who I am, it's what I do, and I still love it.
How dangerous is this job?
I'm terrified to drive on the road now.
You gotta watch every step going down. It would kill me.
Brucey.
You and the truck never conked out another season.
Sometimes it doesn't matter what I do, it's not good enough.
So you just pick and choose what you want to do.
I don't think it's a life choice for me.
He keeps coming up here because he's got no work down there. I'm here 365 days a year. He's maybe here 4 months.
You guys are pretty competitive.
Oh, you'd screw me out of a job just as fast as I'd screw you out of a job.
King of the Chrome. That'd be James.
As soon as you walk away, the knife is coming out.
Traditionally, at the end of the day, Jamie and his crew like to come back here to the barn for something they call beer o'clock. It's an opportunity to trade stories, to blow off some steam, and to talk about what happened up on the road. I'm Mark Miller, I'm the producer of Highway Thru Hell, and the guys have invited us back for a final beer o'clock and a behind-the-scenes look at what happened last season. They tell me the beer's gonna be cold and the stories are already heating up, so let's get inside.
And we'll have a bit of a pool, and we'll put the calendar on the wall.
Hey, guys.
Yep, $10
Hey,
a
Mark.
square.
Thanks for having me. This looks awesome.
Hey, Mark.
Yeah.
Wow, what a year.
Yeah.
Yep, sure was.
Yeah.
Crazy.
I couldn't believe how much snow we had. We had avalanche close the coat for a few days. We had rock slides.
Trees coming down.
Trees hit your truck. Tons of wreck, tons of snow. I thought a good way to kick it all off is just to look at, you know, the kind of weather year we had and some of the challenges. So we got some tape, so let's watch the monitor.
Okay.
So it looks like we got a little bit of snow happening here. Do you guys feel it?
-5, -6 for low.
Everybody that way.
You can leave on a sunny day, and by the time you get up this hill, you're in a blinding snowstorm.
Accidents all over the place.
Road closed and now avalanches are starting. We shouldn't even be here.
Hey, look at the blowing snow. Look at this. Holy.
Bring back some memories.
Yeah, it does, yeah.
Was this a normal year for weather?
A lot of rain down here and lots of wet snow up there, so.
Well, the wet stuff, you might as well just pour grease on the road because that's what it feels like when you're driving in it.
You can feel the front end wanting to go every which way but the right way.
Have you guys ever got frostbite or anybody ever frozen anything?
Yeah.
But you learn from that. So you buy better clothes and you dress warmer and then you're good for the next one.
As the season starts in the winter, you know, you're kind of out of shape from the summer, and you get into the winter time, and after a couple of weeks, you take it a little bit easy at first, and then the next thing you know, you're rock and rolling all the time, and you're like a machine. You sleep, eat, work, get back up, and you do it all over again. You don't have a life, you don't have anything else going on. The only thing you do is, any chance you get to rest, you rest. Anytime you can to eat, you eat. You have a shower as a luxury. Probably after 2 or 3 days.
Oh, yeah.
No, we're so busy just focusing on what we're doing. We're in our own little box, right?
Well, what you guys focus on is dealing with big wrecks.
Yeah.
And we certainly had some big ones this year, didn't we?
We sure did.
Is there a wreck that you wish you wouldn't have had to deal with this year? That one that you just, you know, couldn't stand?
For me, it was the one helping out the guys at Pintick Towing. Ooh, she's crashed pretty good.
That's all I was concerned about. You know,
Okay.
These power lines are so powerful, they'll jump to your boom.
Well, we're just a little worried because of the power lines right here, so I'm just keeping an eye on that for Jamie. Jamie, your truck.
It's a lot of weight there, man, more than you know.
That job, you know, it had everything that could have went wrong, and that job really did. I mean, the cargo, we didn't open the trailer because we don't want to ruin the integrity of the box, right? So the cargo slid all the way to the front. The weight was all one side, and the trailer was actually an old rotten trailer, and we couldn't get a good angle on lifting because of the power line. So when that trailer buckled, it was like, you know, I've had it.
Sammy, we had that rock slide one where one truck went over the edge. The other truck stands up, but they both caught fire.
Yeah, they two burned.
The head-on one?
And I remember you guys were doing rock, paper, scissors to see who was going to go over the side. Unfortunately, you lost.
Good 100 feet down.
Okay, grab that block, run it down to Sam.
Oh, man, we gotta hook up this trailer.
Yeah,
It'll be a good scotch stick tonight. What's for the rocks? Once rock sliding, you're done. That'll be it.
Sammy, drag it down to the truck so we know how much we got.
Yeah, hang on. I need some more.
Keep going.
Get a slash block down there.
You were carrying snatch blocks.
Yes.
And those weigh what?
Yep.
50, 75 pounds each?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That was tough because
Yeah, it
those
was.
rocks were bossy. And
Yes, it sure was. You gotta watch every step of going down or you could lose it and just tumble all the way down.
And when you're swamping a rigging, you know, carrying the rigging on a truck, we call it swamping, you know, that's an amazing physical job. I mean, even just running the wrecker and pulling cables is physically hard. And, you know, he worked really hard that day. Like, that would have been, what do you think of that? How much? You know, you were pretty well done.
That one was a real, like a really hard work,
Yeah.
that one.
Like, it took you a day or two to recover from that
Yeah,
wreck. Like,
that was-
believe it or not, it's so physically demanding.
Sore.
That was a
Are you
workout.
kind
that
of,
was a workout.
But you seem like a kind of a sucker for punishment. You seem up for doing that stuff. Or is that a requirement to be a swamper?
Well, that's what the swamper does,
Yeah.
or a swamper on a truck.
And I don't mind.
What would happen if he started to complain?
It cost me a lot of money in scotch if he complained. Because he loves scotch.
We didn't notice that during the series at all. Well, listen, I want to talk a little bit about these trucks because, you know, they became real stars in this show.
5-4 to 1-5.
5-2 to base.
I'm already on route, just there. Okay, we're good to go. Keeping the highway open. Partners in progress for safer highways.
What a beast, eh?
What the heck are they doing?
That's when you first brought her back.
5 Alpha 3 Telecopy. David Davis en route.
Every part of me is driven to have the latest, most innovative equipment available. And we have some of the best equipment in the world. You know, world-class stuff in Hope.
They look great in that red and white.
You know, they have the look. They look official, they look like they should be on the job, and they look like they're gonna take care of business.
You had Heavy Rescue 52, your truck, and then we had the Rotator. Even though the Rotator's it's like the Superman of trucks. 52 went out and did most of the jobs. Why is that? Why not throw the big iron at everything?
Well, the Rotator is a very specialist unit. Like it's not your average tow truck that's going to come and haul a tractor down the road every day. I mean, it'll move or tow something off the road if there's nobody else available or in an emergency situation, but it's not an everyday truck that
It
goes
can
out.
lift things, but what can 52 do that the rotator can't?
Tow.
Tow, basically, I can almost scale just about anything. Right?
What does that mean, scale?
Well, weight-wise, it's a lighter truck compared to his. Like when we leave Hope here, we got weigh scales.
We're surrounded.
We're surrounded by weigh scales.
And you have to stop at those weigh scales.
That's right, yeah.
And what happens if you're too heavy?
Okay,
Tickets, big tickets.
$375 fine.
Okay, guys, enough about equipment. When we come back, we're gonna find out how the city boy made out on the coke.
I didn't come up here to tow cars, though. I came up here to tow trucks.
Hey, hang on a minute here. You feel like you've been pigeonholed.
I know that I can do the job, but I don't feel I've been given a proper opportunity here to prove that I can.
Mr. Having lunch, I can't go.
Okay, welcome back. We're at Beer O'Clock with Jamie and his crew, and one of the things I wanted to talk about was the new guy. Ken, how was it up there for you?
It was good. Good. It was an interesting winter.
Well, you came from the city, so before we get too far into this, let's take a look at some tape, sort of your highlights reel.
Oh, boy.
Okay. I've been riding around in tow trucks for 34 years. I have experience in all types of towing. If it involves a tow truck, there's nothing that I can't do. I'm not going to go back into Vancouver with my tail between my legs and say I couldn't cut it. It's not an option.
There's more failures than there is success stories in this business.
They're closed their hood. They're done doing what they're doing. They're just putting windshield fluid in, so they don't need me. Gamble didn't pay off. If this was a lottery ticket, we'd be throwing it in the garbage right now. When you're in Vancouver, you go to work, you call in your truck, you get a call, you get a call, you get a call, you'll get 12 calls in a row. Whereas up here, it's not like that.
This is real, Ken. I've got cars in the ditch. I got the competition towing cars, and it's a real thing. It's a real problem. I'm not pointing the finger at you.
Up to us and said, you know what, we should get shifts started so that everybody goes up and says,
This
is the first time I've ever heard
talked
it.
to all you guys that you guys should get up there in the morning. Have I not ever told you that?
It's a real problem, and you get all defensive about it. It kind of pisses me off a little bit. We either got to straighten it out or get rid of whatever's sloppy around here.
That was kind of a dark day here.
It was, yeah.
With heavy rescue, wasn't it?
Yeah, some days are like that when you're towing. Some days are good, some days are dark.
You talked in the clips there about, my gamble didn't pay off. If this was a lottery ticket, I'd be throwing the garbage.
Yep.
Do you wish you wouldn't have taken the gamble and came
Oh, hell
here?
no.
Or...
No, I wouldn't change this for the world. This was, it was a good thing. I needed to, I'm a better operator now after a winter driving on the Coquihalla Highway. There was dark, but there was lots of light. There was lots of good times too. So it's just a matter of this winter, I'll be a lot better. I'll know how my system's all down pat, and I'll know what it takes to succeed up there.
Talk about the biggest adjustment for you coming up here. What was the biggest adjustment from coming from the big city?
The biggest adjustment for me is the 24/7 type of thing. You know, 30 days, no days off in the wintertime. At first, when I first came up, it bothered me a lot, but now I understand why it's like.
Well, early on, I remember you were kind of grousing a little bit.
Yeah.
About, we got to have shifts, and I remember you didn't like that very much, did you?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, they don't. Like this winter, we never patrolled the mountain enough. Our one-ton guys just don't have it together, as far as I'm concerned.
I didn't come up here to tow cars, though. I came up here to tow trucks. Now I'm doing car towing. I've been doing good car towing. And so it seems to me that it doesn't matter if I do a good job or a bad job for you. You're just going to find some other way
let me finish
to bring
talking.
other people in.
Wait, hang on a minute here. He's obviously not happy, so you feel like you've been pigeonholed.
I don't know if I've been pigeonholed. I just feel like sometimes it doesn't matter what I do, it's not good enough.
So you want to drive truck, and you want to haul big truck.
Yeah.
Can he do that, or why aren't you letting him do that?
I don't quite think it's his natural forte. You know what I mean? You can drive big truck, you can go tow trucks here and there, but you know what? You're not that kind of a guy who's gonna, how do you say it? It's hard to say that. You don't want to, I'm not here to slam Ken.
How does that make you feel, Ken?
I did 20 years of towing trucks in Vancouver. I've done all kinds of recoveries. I've gone all over BC doing that type of thing. I know that I can do the job, but I don't feel I've been given a proper opportunity here to prove that I can. So that's how I feel about that.
Listen, at the other end of the spectrum here is Bruce. Bruce, you turned 65 this year, I think.
Yep, last month.
You're just a young pup.
56 again. Gonna give her again.
Let's look at some highlights from your season, and then we'll come back, we'll talk more about that.
Bruce is Bruce. We all call him Crazy Horse. That's his nickname.
A lot of these new guys can't keep up the hours that The rest of us can. 64, I can go 36, 52 hours without sleep. Doesn't bother me.
You send him out on a job, he'll do it his way. He might break something along the way, but he will get the job done.
Oh, my grader.
Bruce, he'll just do what he wants to do regardless of what you tell him to do. You know, he's his own guy.
Job done good, no damage whatsoever.
I worry about Bruce all the time. He works his damn ass off. For an older guy, it's a tough deal.
Well, Bruce, cheers to that.
Brucey.
You and the truck never conked out another season.
Bruce, do you find it tough out there at all, or are you just ready to go all
I'm
the time?
ready to go all the time. I can go home, grab an hour's sleep, Jamie will call me and I'm gone again.
Do you feel that you need to keep moving fast to prove to the other guys that you're not?
No.
He just keeps moving so he doesn't seize up.
Got to keep that drive shaft turning or it's going to fall out.
I will drink to that one.
Rigor mortis sets in, right? So.
Yeah, and it ain't where you want it.
No, that's right.
Well, 2 years ago, you were in an accident that put you in the hospital.
2009, October 29th.
Are you sure?
And,
October 29th, and I was driving Adam's old truck when it happened.
And that was, you were in the hospital for a week or so, I think?
4 days.
We spent a whole episode, you and Monkhouse and everybody trying to get you to talk about that accident, why you came back. You could have easily retired.
Yeah.
Why did you come back?
Because if I retired after that, it would kill me.
Why would it kill you?
Nothing to do.
Being ready to retire and being able to retire is two different things. Like, tow truck drivers don't have fancy pension plans. We don't have any, we just live day by day. If Bruce retires tomorrow, how is he going to survive?
Do you cut him some slack at all? Do you try to throw him?
Bruce, I'll tell you what, I put up a lot of from Bruce, lots of times, and but here it is. I have a soft spot for Bruce because at the end of the day, he's right. We're surrounded by, big companies and governments, and all these employees get union rates and union benefits, and they have retirement packages and all this. And this industry doesn't have that for these people. So, I have to kind of take a guy under my wing, a guy who's served the public for as many years as Bruce has been here. Since the Coke opened, Bruce has been here, keeping that road open. And these guys stand the test of time. They transgress my company, the next company, the next company. If I went broke tomorrow and I wasn't around here, this guy'd be working for another company. He'd still be fighting the hill. So these drivers are really the glue to this business, and they don't get that benefit. They don't get the
So there's
extra.
a responsibility?
I have a responsibility to look after Bruce.
But is there a responsibility? Is there a code among towers?
The towing industry looks after its own because nobody else does. Nobody likes tow truck drivers except for other tow truck drivers.
So there's a fair number of accidents involving tow guys, and you've been hurt, right?
Yeah, I've had 12 WCB claims in 24 years.
Well, listen, we got some tape talking about injuries and the dangers of the job. Let's do that, and we'll come back and talk more about it here in a sec.
That pisses me off.
You gotta watch each other's butt. It's in 25 years I've been doing this as a job. I've been crushed, pinned, squished, put a hole in my eyeball, broke the orbital bone, tore my rotator cuffs, ripped my bicep off my arm, got crushed or pinned underneath a motorhome for 45 minutes in the snow. A tow truck friend who I worked with for a couple of years and had been hit on the side of the highway.
Lower mainline roads were ugly today. This red car had slammed into a tow truck driver who'd been helping a stranded motorist.
I hear sirens are coming.
Wow, eh?
Yikes. Happens every day.
I still get a chill watching that.
Yeah.
Nobody slows down. Nobody
Martin's
cares.
doing better, I hear.
Yeah, he's well on the road to recovery. He's wheeling around the hospital so much he's got to go for surgery to get carpal tunnel from doing the frickin' wheels around the hospital chasing the nurses.
How dangerous is this job?
It's It's up there, and it's got to be one of the most hazardous occupations.
Could say compared to say a crab fisherman, a cop.
What
do you think?
It's a different type of danger.
Other services, so say an ambulance or a police service or fire service, everybody works shifts. So the crews of those places are all working shifts. So they get 4 on, 4 off. These guys don't get 4 on, 4 off.
You get tired.
So they're working 24 hours.
So it's not only the risk of getting run over.
The exposure is 3 times greater.
You're tired, you're out there more.
If we're out in the middle of nowhere doing a job by ourselves, like we always are, if what happened to Martin happened to me up on the Hope Princeton in the middle of the night, I would have bled out, I would have died because there wouldn't have been anybody to come by and help me.
And no
he
cell
had help
phone.
within 3 minutes when he got hit. If that happened to me up on the hill somewhere, to any of us up there, we're dead. We bleed out.
And they have a greater risk, greater exposure to.
And there's no cell service up on Highway 3.
Do you think people who are driving around, they see the flashing amber lights?
They don't slow down.
Amber lights. What do you when you're hitting an intersection, the light goes yellow? What do? Do you boot it or do you stop?
Most people
you
boot
it. So yellow lights are immune to them. Don't mean nothing. 25 guys this year in North America, tow truck drivers, have died on the job.
25
people? I checked this morning on the tow truck website. Yeah.
Wow.
That's not counting the guys that have been
It's a dangerous job we do.
I don't know if it's dangerous as crab fishing, but it's certainly
a different type of
it's the same element.
It's a different type of danger.
Every industry has its own dangers, right?
Yeah.
So.
But why do it? Why do it?
It's what you know. I mean, I was born into it, so I'm second generation.
It's back to this, it's in your blood thing again.
You grow up
it's
with it.
Rewarding because you're helping people every day, and there's a huge amount of reward in that.
It's an exciting job too.
Yeah.
You know.
It's a rush. It's an adrenaline
You'll
rush.
be doing nothing. You'll go from 0 to 60 like right now.
You got to be a gambler. It's part of the gambling thing too.
Okay, guys, we're gonna take a quick break here. When we come back, we're gonna meet the newest and youngest member of the Jamie Davis crew. We're gonna meet Brandon.
I want to have a little fun with it because you gotta love your job. The job that you do should be a job that you love.
If you want to live your life the way you do, you're not going to be a record guy, that's for sure.
Well, welcome back to Beer O'Clock here with Jamie and the crew, and at the table joining us now, the newest member of Heavy Rescue, Brandon, Jamie's stepson. Let's roll some tape. Take a look at how your season went this year.
So you've never been to a semi-accident like this much?
No, nothing like this. Never seen anything like it. 5, you don't know what it's gonna be like.
Yeah, 5 semis.
This guy's got to go first. He's jammed into the other 2 trucks. I want to have a little fun with it because you gotta love your job. The job that you do should be a job that you love.
Oh my God.
Just turned into a fatal.
A 16-year-old should never have to see anything like that.
You're gonna have to swing this hammer. My arm is too sore. I didn't ask you if you wanted to.
Come on, you're a little climber guy.
Get up there and get there. Jewelry, I don't wear any jewelry, and I don't believe that you should be wearing jewelry in our job.
Go find a remote.
Tow truck driver here.
Go find a remote.
We'll start calling you Brenda.
Yeah. If he finds a rule that says I can't wear them, I'll take them out.
Brandon, you need to come down and help. You're the boss's kid. You should be down there working.
What's he going down for?
Hey, Brandon!
Hey!
Get up here. Get up here.
Don't yell at me. I'm listening to you guys. Now I lost all respect. I don't want to be told what to do ever again by them.
It was a tough year for you out there.
Oh yeah. Well, the new guy, right?
What was it? Was it what you expected?
Oh, for sure.
You thought you were gonna get beat up on?
Oh yeah, I know them. I've been around them. I knew it was coming. Yeah.
What was the hardest part of the job for you?
Waking up.
Yeah. Yeah, waking up.
As it is for any 16, 17-year-old, right?
Exactly. Getting up and.
How did he
going
do,
out there.
guys? How did he make out?
He did good. It's a world for a young guy to be working in. I mean, it's not. His buddies are working at McDonald's and Chevron and that kind of crap, and he's out there in the blizzard looking at dead people. Great job.
And that first wreck, man, that was a crazy night.
Yeah, that was hectic.
You still think about that?
Oh yeah, I get reminded of it all the time.
Yeah. It changed you a little bit?
For sure it did, yeah.
Make you respect the road a bit?
Oh yeah, how these drivers go out there in the insane weathers and conditions they do, and pretty much risking your life, right? So.
Yeah. Jamie, how did he do?
I think he did good. Not exactly the work ethic I had when I was 16, tell you that.
hang on. Well, what's your expectation, Adam? What is your expectation of a new guy coming in?
Well, he should be showing a little bit more enthusiasm than what he does. You know, he doesn't really get out of bed or...
He should prove himself.
The only time he comes around is when he really needs money. And that's not being lying, is it?
No, it's, well, winter is when I'm gonna step up the most, right?
Yeah, but you should be learning in the summertime too, though.
But I'm also a teenager and I want to live my life.
You just pick and choose what you want to do. Well, if you want to live your life the way you do, you're not going to be a wrecker guy, that's for sure. You can't base your life around what you want to do. You have to base it around everybody else's. That's what tow truck guys do.
What do you think? Is this something you want to do? Do you see yourself 10, 15 years down the road being like Adam?
I see myself in the next couple of years doing this, but as a life choice, no.
Then why would you bother at all then?
Yeah, it's pretty hard to get anybody, like, if you want to learn how to do it, nobody's going to spend any time on you if you're not going to give it your all. Right?
Come all or don't come at all.
Okay, so I'm sure you guys all had a first job, right?
Yeah.
Or did you guys just, boom, right to tow trucking?
No, we all had a good first job.
Oh, you newspaper boys, I know it.
Yeah.
You were. That's right, so exactly, there you go.
When I was your age, I was living on my own, supporting myself. I wasn't living at my mom and dad's place.
I was working in a cannery at Steeston making huge coin.
Exactly, so you're not doing that anymore, so why can't I do something for my portion of my life and then move on to better, bigger, and bigger, and...
These guys are hard on you, man.
It's a learning process, and I really like it. It gives you the work ethic of guys that are, like, you know, doing full-time jobs and supporting families, because you're out there, you're going hard, and you're waking up whenever, and you're out there and it's freezing cold, snow, and it's hard, and I like it, so I'll be there for a couple of years. I don't think it's a life choice for me.
You got a new truck this year?
Yeah.
So you're all set, though? You're going to hit it hard this winter?
I'm gonna go I'm gonna go, yeah, for sure.
All right.
I'm gonna use it.
It's going to be great, man. It's going to be fun to see you go.
Yeah.
Well, listen, guys, we're going to take a break. When we come back, we have a surprise guest coming to Beer O'Clock. Anybody have any ideas who it might be?
Santa?
Easter Bunny.
Okay. We'll find out in a couple of minutes. Here, stick with us.
Because I'm Adam Gizzola. My truck's more powerful than Santa.
What would you rather pay for, 10 men or one guy that works like 10 men? How about that? Take that, James.
You'd screw me out of a job just as fast as I'd screw you out of a job.
Well, welcome back. Beer O'Clock here at the barn with Jamie's crew. And, you know, up on the Coke, you guys tend to dominate it, but you aren't the only crew up there. And there are other companies that are trying to get in on the action. So let's roll a little table, come back, talk about that.
Liken it kind of to the Hatfield McCoys. Their family's been in it for, I think, 3 generations, and ours has been in it for this. We're just coming on to our 3rd generation.
They're all chrome and gleam. I'm a work truck. Their trucks are always shiny. My truck is dirty because I'm working all the time.
It gets the hair, stands up on the back of your neck if Al's getting you on a job.
What would you rather pay for, 10 men or one guy that works like 10 men? How about that? Take that, James.
I don't believe he should be here. This isn't his area. He should stay down in the valley and tow with the other down there, as far as I'm concerned. He keeps coming up here because he's got no work down there.
I see there's another wrecker going by right there. And I don't know if he's coming for this one or not, and I don't really care.
So I just hate to see him around here.
That just makes your blood boil, doesn't it, watching that?
Yeah.
Okay, well, folks, look, we have a special guest I'd like to bring in. And let's see if we can liven up Beer O'Clock a little bit. Hey, Al, you out there?
What the hell's going on?
Holy
You guys talking about me?
The big green goblin's here.
Oh, we better pour him a glass of this
How you doing, Adam? James?
motor truck ale. How are you,
the
Al?
hill? Ken?
How are you, buddy?
Kevin?
Good to see you.
No.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, Mark, good to see you.
Yeah, we made her.
Here, we buy you a beer, buddy.
So listen, your 2 companies are very different. I can't imagine them being more different. You got lots of trucks, and you're right here at the entrance, and you're coming in from what, say 90 minutes away?
No, about an hour.
An hour away.
100K from my house to here.
Okay, so should you be working that mountain?
Should I be?
I don't know.
I've earned my place there over the years. My family's hauled through Hope since long before the Coquihalla was ever open, that's for sure. So I've earned my place here. I used to ride through Hope here in my grandpa's tow truck. My dad, myself, and I bring my boys up here to help me too. So.
What do you think, Adam?
Well, I don't know. He's kind of an Aldergrove boy. I think he should be staying down there, but...
It's all part of my backyard.
Yeah.
Some days it's your day, Adam. Some days it's mine. That's just the way it is.
I'm here 365 days a year. He's maybe here 4 months, 5 months of the year.
Is it a rivalry between your two families?
Competitive-wise, sure it is. Huge.
Do you like each other?
We're friends.
End of the day, we
beer
don't.
o'clock, it's
Beer o'clock. But we still fight like
when
dogs.
the dinger goes, we're gonna hop in the trucks and go pull in the same truck together. Like, that's not a big deal. That's what this industry should be, is a little bit more camaraderie instead of one guy after the other guy all the time. You know?
But hang on a minute, you guys are pretty competitive.
Oh,
You'd screw me out of a job just as fast as I'd screw you out of a job. Right
I'm
there.
not worried about you. Adam is the screwer.
It's a sport.
Are you gonna take that?
As soon as you shake Al's hand, as soon as you walk away, the knife is coming out like that, okay? We see, the funny thing is about the Coquihalla is I can pick everything up on my radio at home. So you always hear Al saying things he shouldn't be saying to the VSA guys, and well, you know what? That's
It's a kind of a tough road,
business.
And I called him the Jamie Davis comic strip for the winter. That was my big thing. The Jamie Davis.
We called it the circus.
Jamie Davis comic strip. That was.
But
it.
isn't that gonna get?
But
Isn't
no,
that like
I don't.
sticking your hand in a hornet's nest?
No, because you know what? When you're pointing your finger, one thing you got to learn is there's always 3 or 4 pointing back, right? Try it once. That's the easiest thing. So, you know, calling a guy down or ribbing him on the side of the road is one thing. But at the end of the day, if Adam needs a hand, don't think for a second I won't stop. And hey, man, you need a hand, you need a guy in the shovel, whatever, right? It's not the end of the world.
You would help him
I
out?
like towing. I don't care if it's a red truck, a purple one, or even a maroon one. That's okay too. I think once it's in the blood, you're hooked. And that's the truth.
That's true. That's
you
true.
know?
You ask about the rivalry.
Well,
the rivalry.
If I need a
is,
rotator, James.
Yeah, but our
your fault.
rivalry has been the same for generations, and it'll keep being the same competitive-wise. It'll never end.
Probably keeps you on your game a little bit.
It does. Competition is a great thing.
It is.
Does it keep you on your game?
That makes me feel young. Sure.
And it just makes you go gray.
And we need something.
He's not great. Look at this.
We could probably drain a couple of kegs on this here at Beer O'Clock, so we're gonna have to leave some of that probably to resolve in next season. But in the meantime, we're gonna take a break, and when we come back, we've got some questions for 2 of the top dogs at Jamie Davis Towing.
We've got the road closed, and now avalanches are starting. We shouldn't even be here. I'm terrified to drive on the road now.
Well, welcome back to Beer O'Clock here with Jamie and the crew in the barn. Having lots of fun. Beer's still cold. Conversation seems to be heating up a little bit, though. One guy who was at the center of it a little bit this year was Kevin. We got some tape just to help remind you a little bit of what it was like.
Oh.
I'm going for a ride. Yeah, I was one of them kids that watch the fire trucks go by, watch the police cars, watch the ambulances. Yeah, it's one of them guys.
He's got a good heart, he's good intentions, and he's loyal. I mean, he's been here a long, long time.
I got everything you think you need for a wreck. Sockets, flares, fuel pump, hammers, torches, horn. Best part of the whole truck is that horn. I love that horn. We've got the road closed, and now avalanches are starting. We shouldn't even be here. Driving this thing, it scares the out of me, and it scared me again last night. Smashed into him, and then they both went over, both trucks. That's the worst one I've seen. I hate bridges, just because I've seen so many trucks go off them. Ever since this accident happened, I've been leery on going over them. I don't need to die for my job. You want my license? I'll give it to you. I'm not gonna be young forever, so I would like to back away from this and get into the film industry a little more and do more shooting. I've known Jamie for about 10 years. I've sort of adopted him as my dad, you know. I guess we both adopted each other. Focus, 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 focus.
I've been thinking about your truck and you. I can't keep guys around here on the hour for the summer when we're slow.
Well, like, feel the weather. It could snow tonight still, right? I think you're jumping the gun a little too quick.
Yeah, you know, season's over. But it happens every year, and it's what we gotta do.
You remember that day?
Yep.
That wasn't a fun day. You were a little surprised.
I was shocked.
Yet, all season long, one of the running sort of reoccurring themes for you was whether or not you even want to be in this business anymore.
Yeah.
Why were you questioning your career choice?
If I knew then what I know now, I probably wouldn't have even got a Class 1, but at the same time, you know, I've had fun along the way in this business and in my other jobs, driving truck. I don't regret it. I don't want to take it back. It's just, I want to do other things now.
Adam, you're sort of his closest friend. You guys have been on the hill long before even when Jamie showed up here.
Yeah.
Was it tough to see you? Tough for you to watch him this year sort of struggle with those choices?
It was frustrating work-wise. You know, I think if he wants to make a career change, he should just do it.
Jamie got you this new rescue truck at the beginning of the year. You told us this truck was awesome, and you guys were super excited about it. New paint, had all this magic in it. And by the end of the year, you hated that truck. So was that truck a mistake?
No. It wasn't the truck so much. It was that wreck at Spasm that did it for me.
The one where the guy went off the bridge and ended up underneath the bridge?
Ever since then, it's been going through my mind like crazy. Like, I'm terrified to drive on the road now. I don't even want to drive because, you know, you get all these crazy people just Mach 2 in a snowstorm coming at you, and if that truck hits me, I'm done. I don't have a motor.
Yeah, you don't have an engine in
I don't
front.
have nothing in front of me to protect me.
Jamie, do you know, did you think that through? Do you know, having a city fire truck that's used for short drives to little fires with no engine in the front, is that the right truck to be on the highway?
That truck's the right truck configuration-wise for what we need. You know, in the old days, there was lots of cab-over trucks, and the term was, you know, you're always the first guy at the crash because you were right up front in the windshield, and that's an old cab-over type situation.
Pick your legs up.
So, you know, it's a set-forward cab, and, you know, whether the cab's, I mean, I guess it is more dangerous for them, but, you know, yeah, I don't know. It is more dangerous, but the truck is built for what we need, and I mean, it has everything we need.
You know, as you guys see all these wrecks and you see all these tragedies unfold in front of you over the years, and you've all talked about that this season, does it change the way you perceive other drivers, and does it make you really, I don't know, to a certain degree, you talk about being afraid to drive. Does it affect you the same way, Adam?
Well, it affects me lots, yeah. I see dead bodies year after year, sometimes month after month. And it does get to a guy, but you just have to learn to put that aside when you're working. I have a job that needs to be done, and nobody's going to do that job for me. So at that present time, I can't worry about things like that.
Got a bit of tape. Let's roll that, and then we'll come back and talk about how you deal with that mountain.
Call the wrecker on his way up.
I would say Adam's pretty well top dog here.
When all hits the fan, I start racing in my mind. I got to get there. I got to get there. I got to get there. I'm always scared somebody else is going to beat me there and scoop me on the job. Some people smoke dope or drink booze. I just tow. And that's my rush.
Jamie's been this cable now for a month. He doesn't want to replace it.
Is it the third time?
That's the fifth time. So when I get back, I'm parking the truck in the yard till he puts cable on it.
I'll come home bitchy, crabby, grumpy, you know, and you got to take it out on somebody. So is it really worth my stress? I don't know. I want to actually come plow snow one year. I might do that next winter, maybe. I don't know. Contemplating it.
Powerful stuff, man.
Sure.
You seem really frustrated at the end of the season. In fact, you did go on strike for a day. How are you feeling now?
Well, winter time's coming, so it'll be a whole new series of problems and thoughts and everything else, and asking yourself why you even stayed. And
you talked about quitting, maybe go plowing snow. We saw it in the clip there. Obviously, you're not thinking about doing that. You are coming back then?
Well, I'll be here for another winter, but you know, the problem that gets me is actually the summertime. There's too much lull in the summer, so I have too much time to think. I like to be driving.
I heard a rumor that they've hired another driver this year.
Yeah.
What do you think of that, Scotty?
Well, it's half the problem in the wintertime is I'm kind of like the go-to guy. I'm not trying to pat myself on the back, but
You've got too much on your plate.
I probably handle about 90% or 85, 90% of the work come the wintertime for the big truck stuff.
But this new driver, he used to work the coke.
Yeah.
He's a pretty ambitious guy too, I understand. Is there a risk that you two guys are gonna fight it out to be king of the coke next year?
Well, I don't think he's going to be king of the coke. I don't think. I've got nothing to prove
You're
to
gonna
him.
keep that. You're gonna keep that title, aren't
Yeah, he basically has to prove himself to me. I don't have to prove it to him.
Okay, listen, guys, we got to take a quick break here. When we come back, though, we're going to turn the spotlight on Jamie, finally. We're going to give you a little taste of it. We're going to ask the question, just how good a boss is he? When we return in Highway Thru Hell after the crash.
Look, right in shreds. I could easily say, okay, you're fired.
But Adam, you made it clear you were frustrated with him this season.
Yeah.
Well, welcome back to Beer O'Clock here at the barn with Jamie and his crew. And Jamie, you had a few challenges this year being the boss, and we put a bit of tape together just to help refresh everybody's memories.
To cheer you up.
To cheer you up, yeah.
I need it. Ah! That's my biggest thing in this whole world is equipment damage. This truck cost $130,000. It's my, I hate damage. Look, right in shreds. I could easily say, okay, you're fired and you're gone out of here. What would you do if you were the boss? You'd be pretty...
I'd be upset, yeah.
These aren't really made for lifting.
I know, that's why I had to change. I had to change tires like go.
A lot of company guys would be looking at that and going, wow, what do you keep those guys for, you know? And sometimes it's like...
No, but I went to pull it out though and it wouldn't come.
Get a sledgehammer out of my truck, out of the box, and give it a tap, because it's frozen. Go make some frickin' money.
Jamie doesn't like to be the boss. He doesn't like giving people when guys damage things or don't show up to work. There's no real consequences. You know, he just sucks it up.
I can work with people. I got more patience than the average guy, I'll tell you that. Bring it on.
So, Jamie, you know, you are a pretty good boss. You take care of the guys. We talked a little bit about that earlier. And but guys, what do you see as Jamie's flaws?
No, here it comes.
I think he has a need for too many pets. People have pet cats or dogs. He has pet employees.
You talked a lot about how you were gonna fire people, and you never really did. You would say to us, yeah, that guy's gotta go, and we'd show up and nothing would happen.
Well, I don't take a person's livelihood lightly, you know? I mean, this business creates huge stress on people and their personal lives. I mean, you're talking 24/7.
But even if that costs you money?
You know, how do you push a guy 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year, and then give him a hard time when he's giving you his best and he has a problem?
Well, what if his best isn't good enough, Adam? What do you... Not you, of course.
Well, I don't know. The thing is, it's not like there's people banging down our door to come to work in Hope.
Yeah, how many people want to go into a raging snowstorm at 3, get out of their bed in 10 minutes and 3 o'clock in the morning and go into a snowstorm, lie on your back in the slush.
I'll do it.
Lie on your back in the slush, chain up, and then work for 10 hours without a break.
And then starve to death in the summertime.
And then no work in the summer.
What kind of boss was he?
I like him. I like working with him. He's really easygoing.
You got to say that, though.
Well,
He'll kick you out of the house.
No, he's really easygoing. He doesn't criticize while you're on the job. He's good.
He's got a heart of gold. Jamie's a great guy to work for. Jamie cares about the driver, cares about the driver's family. He never stops caring, no matter what, no matter how bad things go sideways. You might not see each other for a couple years, but you're always gonna be buddies.
What's your one piece of advice for him going into the new season?
I want to see Jamie take a week off before the frickin' snow starts flying. And we need to get somebody to help Jamie with all the minor details, because his memories, he's got so much in his mind.
I try to keep everything up here. And I need to say, hey,
Just
that's
too
your
much
job,
going
or
on.
that's
Nobody
your job.
can do it. Nobody can do it.
One of the biggest characters in this series, and we haven't talked about it yet today, is the Coke itself. And we thought we'd try something a little bit different today. And are you guys up for a little adventure?
Oh, yeah. Let's do this.
Okay, well, let's go see that Coke from a slightly different perspective. You're hoping for a couple of trucks, aren't you? All right, boys.
Wow. You're gonna take us up in a chopper.
So there it is.
Nice.
You guys ever been up before?
No.
I've never flown before.
Never even been up in an
Are
airplane?
you serious?
I figured you guys might like to see something a little bit different, something that you're very familiar with, but from a bit of a different perspective. All right, well, let's do this thing.
Get on her.
Okay,
All right.
let's go for it.
Wow.
All right.
Half of me wants to do it, the other half is like, no, run. Run now.
Part of the A-team, or aren't you?
Oh, no, I can't go.
Come on, Billy.
I can't go.
He's not going. It's okay. You gotta make the right choices for you.
Well, what do you think? Scared? Yeah. Really? Oh, yeah. Lifting off 1/2 mile southeast, and we'll be departing northeastbound Coquihalla next, switching traffic, Mr. Hotel Bravo.
Wow. How's that feel, boys?
That's nice.
Let's take it up a little bit higher. Let's go up 500 feet.
Stay on the other side of the road there, Brad, right, sharp right turn there now. Stay, what the that side of the snow mower. No more like that. Let me out of here.
I guess I'm a little bit worried if I scare you guys too badly, you're going to want to walk down.
Well, I'm already thinking about getting a cab up to the top here. That's amazing. What do you think? Pretty cool. Never seen something like that.
And straight up the nose here, off the front of the helicopter is the Coke. It's too bad Kevin's not here. I think he'd have enjoyed this.
Yeah. As long as he comes at 3 o'clock in the morning, that's all that matters.
That's the Smasher right there, isn't it? Brandon, can you see the Smasher out there?
Snow shed's like right below us right there. There's always something happening right there for some reason.
Yeah, this will be a great spot.
Oh, what a view.
Look at that, eh? It's
incredible. Top of the mountain, Brandon. Smile, look at me. I want to kind of see over that rock.
Oh, there it is right there.
Highway.
You see the highway.
Wow.
So that's the Smasher right there?
Yeah, right there. That hill doesn't look that big from here.
Hey, it's pretty insignificant out here.
Yeah, it is.
It's just a tiny little hill. Winter's coming.
Winter's coming.
Winter's coming. And it begins again.